Man, I'm actually really excited to make this video. 2023 Ford Bronco. I bought it this year. I rarely get myself new things, but this was something that I just felt like I needed to get for myself and my business as well. I just broke 1,500 miles in this car, and I want to talk to you all about it, share my experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the great. I guess we can start from like the dealership experience, which wasn't so great at all, to pretty much where we're at now. Driving it around, maybe some overlanding stuff. So yeah, let's get into it, and yeah, enjoy the video. So getting right into it, 4-door Sasquatch Outer Banks Bronco. I got the upgraded 12-inch screen as well as the B&O sound system, 360 cameras in the front, and pretty much everything that comes inside of that Lux package. It was super important that I got the hard top and also that I upgraded the engine to the 2.7 V6. I think it's important that you all get an idea of where I'm coming from and how I got to a Bronco. This is the biggest car I've ever had. I didn't come from a pickup truck or any kind of SUV. Actually, my first car was a Buick Riviera. I think it was a 1998 to be exact. Pearl white, it's a beautiful car. Bought it for like $600 cash. It was great. My second car was a Scion TC, which is a 2-door coupe made by Toyota. I actually got in an accident in that car. It wasn't at fault, but I was forced to get a new car. And that's when I purchased the 2023 Kia Sportage, which was actually a very nice car. And I bought that earlier this year, but you know, we'll get into that story another time. And after waiting for 1 year and 6 months exactly, I was able to get my Bronco shipped in here in Atlanta, Georgia. And yeah, this is what we're rocking with right now. So long time coming, but I always wanted a car that kind of teetered that line of luxury and off-road, which is very unique. It's a very unique build, but there are a couple cars that fit there. But simply said, the Ford Bronco has definitely become my dream car. I was looking at it for maybe 6 months before I went ahead and pushed the button on it, and then waiting 2 years total to actually get one from setting my eyes on it. I can't lie, you know, over 1,000 miles in, and I really have minimal complaints, if any. But I don't want to be biased, because obviously your pros and cons, which we'll get into. But everything considered, for the most part, where I am in my career and my lifestyle right now, this car is almost perfect for me. I can't wait to get some modifications on there. It's only going to heighten the experience I have and heighten the usability of this vehicle for what I do. And yeah, let's get into some other things about the car. Let's just do that. Okay, so from the very beginning, this car was the first car I ever customized online. Broncos were in high demand, and it just blew my mind to know that if you actually customize a car to your liking and place the order online, it'll be cheaper than it is to go to the dealership and drive it off. I don't know about you all, but this was new news to me. I had no idea I was able to order a car and it would be cheaper than actually going to the dealership and buying it. So for starters, that was awesome. As most of you know, on the other side of that is I had to wait for this car. It took me exactly 1 year and 6 months to receive this vehicle. And that was, you know, a struggle in itself. And to be honest, the dealership's communication was, you know, subpar at best. I am in Atlanta. I don't want to say exactly what dealership it was because, you know, I don't want to blast anybody. But, you know, we spoke about it, spoke to managers and sales reps, the whole nine. And yeah, I wasn't pleased with you know, how that all went. But I like to think I'm a patient person. You know, all I ask is that you let me know what's going on at least every other month. Like, just give me something, an email, call, text, whatever. You know, I was getting bare minimum information, which led me to extreme frustration with, you know, I already paid my deposit, where's the car, in the expected times. And like most of the world, we were affected by chip shortages, inflation, what have you. But, you know, that was just something I really felt like that dealership specifically could have did better at to, you know, appease the customer. So like I said, I just broke 1,500 miles. So right now, on average, I'm getting about 15 gallons per mile. All right, so let's get into the trim, right? Why did I go Outer Banks? It's really two reasons, and they may be silly to some, but reason number one, I was able to get the Outer Banks, get the Sasquatch package, and still make it feel like an off-road car, still make it feel like your Wild Track or Badlands, but have the Outer Banks with the features like have carpet interior. And you know, this will be my daily driver. I only have one car, and typically I'm in the city. So I don't know, for me, I think the Outer Banks just made the most sense, and just getting the Sasquatch lift and deluxe package. And yeah, I felt like that was gonna be perfect for what I needed. So that was reason one. Reason two, it's just the leather. Like, they didn't have a leather choice that I wanted in the Badlands, but they had the navy and gray in the Outer Banks. So I was like, why not? You know, it's a win-win. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but if I was, I feel like this would be an ideal trim, you know? But no, I just really like how the navy and gray, you know, complement each other. And yeah, how it came out in this car. It was really nice touch. Another thing I love about this vehicle is the modifications, the options, so many things that you can do to this car to make it yours, to make it unique to what you need, or just aesthetically what you like. I know for me, I'm definitely changing this grille. The Outer Banks grille is not my favorite, especially compared to different options they have out there. I feel like if I wanted to go black gloss grille, I would do, you know, the Wild Track grille. I really like what RTR is doing with their grille. It's unique, it looks different, it's clean. But again, because of this color, I'm definitely gonna get the Badlands grille, and I'm gonna install that myself, so stay tuned for that. That should be interesting. Something else I'm definitely gonna add are some lights. There's so many different brands coming out with so many different accessories. You know, I've just learned to stay patient, and if I don't see something I like or something that's really pulling me in, I feel like in due time it'll be here. So yeah, that's another great thing about the Bronco, man. Like, it just being a newer model and a new car. So another great thing about this car, 1,500 miles in, that I do enjoy is I don't get much driver's fatigue. And for those that don't know what that is, it's pretty much when you're sitting behind a car, and whether it's your lumbar, tailbone, just your legs go numb, just something goes on where you're just uncomfortable. You gotta get out and stretch and the whole nine. I've had coupes, I've had smaller cars before, but I don't get driver's fatigue in this car. I don't get tired. I've driven this car for about 3 hours straight now, and you know, I don't know, I got out, I stretched a little bit, and that was it. I felt great. I was able to just continue to go on with the project and make, you know, the most of my day, not feeling like I've been in a car all day and I'm stiff and sore. So that's really, really dope for me. As most of you know, this car is not gonna be easy on gas. So that's not necessarily a con, but that is something that, you know, I felt like I needed to just compromise on to get this car, to get, you know, this look, this size, this compatibility to what I do. Yeah, you know, that's definitely something that, I don't know, I didn't have to think too much about. It's a gas guzzler. You know, what do you expect? It's a Bronco, you know what I mean? So this is one thing I'm not happy with. Definitely gotta figure something out soon, is when you're getting into the car, obviously you have your handle here, which helps you get in on the driver's side, also on the passenger side. You also have, for your passenger, handle right next to the cup holder, but we don't have anything up in this area, and I almost feel like that should have came with the car, because, you know, even if you're driving, and I don't know, I just feel like it's just a couple bolts there, easy to take off. I've seen some accessories online, like the rope. It's like a little rope thing, you can go up there, different colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. For me, I got used to it quickly, but whenever I would have like a passenger try to get in the car, they'll be reaching for anything, you know, grabbing the door, just trying to get in. And I feel like that is initially where everybody's hand goes first to get in. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding that for sure. And I gotta say, I think the 360 camera front, back, I think is great. But coming from a Kia Sportage, you know, the new Kias, they don't fall short on technology. So I was used to some of those features that Kia had, whether it was the autopilot features, or with their 360 camera, you can actually pan around the car and see exactly what's going on, zoom in, zoom out. It just felt a little more advanced, and that's something I do miss out of that Kia Sportage. Okay, it's super important. If you're looking to get a Bronco, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you upgrade the sound system to the B&O sound system. It's a non-negotiable for me. The Bronco standard sound system was probably the worst sound system I've heard in a car. No exaggeration, out of any car ever. I was shocked on how bad it was. I love listening to music. I love just listening to a new album, road trip. Like, that's my whole vibe, man. If you're into those same things, non-negotiable, like, plan on upgrading your system after, or just go ahead and get the B&O upgrade system, which I really enjoy. It's not like the best sound system I've heard in a car, but it's actually really good. Like, it's really good. I don't have any regrets for paying that premium for it. And yeah, that's definitely, trust me on that one. And speaking about sound and acoustics, the drive is pretty quiet. I don't have an issue hearing people unless I have the AC blasting. But as far as riding around with these rugged tires, it doesn't interrupt, you know, quality of sound at all for me. And that was the main reason why I had to go with the hard top, because I don't know, I felt like the soft top would be a little too noisy for me. Even though I would love to have the ease of dropping the top, bringing it back at a click of a button and a couple snaps. But so overall, super happy with this vehicle, but it's still fairly new. I'm only 1,500 miles in. I watched a lot of reviews of people that had it for, you know, years and hit 10,000 mile marks, and nobody's having any real complaints or issues with the car. So I'm hoping to have that same track record as right now. Again, no problems, no buyer's remorse. I don't regret this purchase at all. I think honestly, like I said before, it's the perfect car for me. I can only see me upgrading to a newer year as time goes on. But as of right now, it's a great car and I'm really enjoying it. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.